Hey, what's going on, guys? The Prince here, and welcome to the 500 subscribers questions and answers video. I'm going to be answering all the questions now that you guys left me in the comments, which, you know, I appreciate. So I'm here on Call of Duty MW sorry, remastered, so it should be fun. I'm going to be checking players so I can mute them every now and then, people who leave and join. But anyway, welcome. My recording software for the iPhone is currently, you know, being voided by Apple's warranty, so I have to play a different game. I can't record Giant Ape, but hey, who really cares? So, let's get started. This is in no particular order. I've got the questions next to me, and, you know, this doesn't mean I like you more if I pick you first or last. This just means, you know, I'm reading it in the order that I actually just see them. So, let's start with the first one, and I'll put them all on screen as well during the editing of this video. So, first one we have from Joan, I think Sina. He says, when are you going to play Dokkan Battle again? Alright, so Dokkan Battle. I played it for a bit, and, you know, I enjoyed it. And then I sort of realized that the game is gonna, you know, sort of drag on a lot because it was getting really hard at one stage without, you know, spending a little bit of money on it. But that's the same for Giant Ape. Just warning you guys now, I've got a bit of a cough, so yeah. But anyway, I will play Dokkan Battle if you guys want me to. I'll start a poll, and you guys just vote for what you want to see me play, and I'll do it. So yeah, thanks for the question, and, you know, let's move on. So the next one is from the same person, and he's asked, how tall are you? Alright, good question. And, you know, I'm a pretty tall guy, not gonna lie. I am about 6'3", so about 194 centimeters, I think. To put into perspective, if you ever watch Supernatural, Sam Winchester, Jared Padalecki, I'm about his height, give or take. So yeah, cool. There's a cool little question. Alright, so moving on to the next question, we have Gene Mitch, and he says, do you like the France? Now, I'm assuming you're asking, do I like the country France? Never been there personally. I want to go there. I've had a French girlfriend, and she was kind of cool. She came from France, and she was telling me all these stories about how cool that place is. But it's on my bucket list to visit. Definitely want to visit it one day. I want to see the Eiffel Tower and stuff, so it should be great fun, you know. So yeah, thanks for the question, and to answer it, I guess, yeah, I sort of like France. Never been there, but I'm guessing I'm going to enjoy it. Yep. Okay. This guy's giving me hell. All right. Next question. It's from the same person, G Mitch, and he's asked, how old am I? And he's 11. Okay. I am 21. My birthday is November 10, so I just turned 21 like last week. And yeah, I was 20 when I started YouTube, or 19, I don't remember actually, like towards the end of being 19. But yeah, I am 21, my friend. So, next question. From Killed King 30, this is a name that I recognize. Always comments on my videos, thanks for that. And he's asked how long I've been on YouTube. I pretty much just answered that. Oh, damn it. Well, okay. I started YouTube in the first year of my uni course, so that was like the beginning of last year. So I guess 2 years, on and off 2 years. I haven't made much progress, but you know what? I'm happy with the progress I've made. I keep saying that, you know, the subscribers I have is worth more to me than, you know, I don't know, say 100,000 subscribers that are just random. You know, I know you guys all enjoy the content, and that's why you're here. So yeah, about give or take 2 years, one year in like, you know, 7 months, around there. I started in April. Like, my first video upload was July of last year, but I created the account April 1st on April Fool's Day. It's funny, I did no intention. That's just how it turned out, and yeah, so give or take a year and a couple months, around there. Sorry if the mic's a bit jumpy. I've tried to fix it. There's something wrong with the cable. I gotta get a new one. But anyway, next question, Lakeisha Ramtoni. How do you use round stones? Okay. I just uploaded a video a couple of weeks ago how to get and use round stones. if you want to go and watch that. Also, this goes for everyone. If you want to know how to get stuff, I have like 300 videos on my channel. This is not... If you found this video as the first one or whatever, go check out my other videos. There's tons of guides on there and stuff. So, yeah. Alright, so the next question is from Pipe Bombification. I like this question. He's asking, what has been the most awkward moment you've been in? This is a good question, because I have the perfect story. Now bear with me on this one. Alright, so I used to play in a basketball team. I was playing in it for about 9 years, just locally. We were in a team and stuff, and we won a few grand finals and, you know, whatever. Kind of fun. So anyway, there was one time where we had a semi-final on, and I was like really worried we were going to lose because we're going up against a team that were like extremely strong. And you know, when you're going up against a team that's extremely strong, you sort of get scared, because we weren't the best, but we had some alright players, you know. And I was good at like dunking, believe it or not. I could dunk. Anyway, so the night before I was panicking, and as I was panicking, I was like ringing my friends up and like, look, are we gonna win this? You know, we're gonna advance. And they're like, you know, don't worry about it, just, you'll be fine. And so from there, I thought, you know what, win or lose, we're just there to have fun, you know. So anyway, the day comes, the next day comes, and we rock up to the court and we start handshaking the other team. And the other team were a bit aggro. They didn't want to really shake our hands. They were sort of dicks about it, right? So I went up to this one guy, and this guy was big. Like he was fat. No offense to anyone, no offense at all, but he wasn't muscly. He was just really, really chubby. And I went up to him and I said, "Hey man, look, let's have a good game out there. You know, we're gonna lose. We're just, you know, having fun." And he slapped my hand away, and he says to me, "Watch yourself," like this. And mind you, we were like 14, 15 years old. And I said to him, wow, okay, just like that. After that, I went and told my teammates, and they're like, oh, that guy's got like anger issues. He hates when we lose and whatever. I was like, all right, that's fair enough. Bit of an asshole, if you ask me. You know, I just wanted a friendly game. So anyway, the game starts, and the whole game, this guy's targeting me as I play. He keeps fouling me, he keeps slapping my hand. You know, that counts as a foul. He kept jumping on me and stuff, and I was like, what the hell's going on, you know? So, anyway, halfway through the game, quarter time, half time, around there, he starts to look at me really funny. And I'm like, what's wrong with this guy's face? He had like a face where it's like, uh-oh, something's just happened and he's embarrassed, that sort of face. And I could see he's holding his ass, like his butt cheeks. He's got his two hands and he's clenching his butt cheeks, right? And I thought, okay, does he have to, you know, fart? Is he itchy? And I was like, this is kind of awkward because he's staring right at me with this kind of face, you know, it's like a face, help me sort of thing. I'm like, what the fuck? So anyway, he was nominated for the jump, you know, when you start the game again, and so was I. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna jump, you know, let's see what happens. Anyway, he goes to jump, and for some reason he let me jump first, you know. I don't know why. He's supposed to jump at the same time, but I jumped first and I smashed the ball out of the hand. Then he decides to jump for no reason because the ball's already gone. The game has, you know, already started. And as he jumps, guys, if you got a weak stomach, close your ears, alright? Just block them. As he jumps, he's... there's like a shit stain on the side of his pants. And it like oozes out the side of his, like, you know, basketball pants. And you can see all these like diarrhea just coming out of his freaking pants. And I'm like, what the f. No one's seen it for some reason. Everyone's focused on the game, but after the jump I stayed there. And this guy's looking at me and he's like starting to cry. I was like, this is awkward as fuck. I'm like, what the hell do I do? And I'm looking at it, I'm whispering, I'm like, what do you want me to do? He's like, just help me. Just help me. I'm like, I'm not touching you. It smelled like shit. No pun intended. It smelled really bad. And so I had to get him off the court without anyone noticing. But the problem is there's shit all over the floor. One way or another, someone was going to see the shit. You know, the thing is, are they going to know who did it? Well, that was up to me. This guy was being a real asshole to me, but I could have helped him. So I thought, I'm going to be the bigger man and I'm going to help him. Anyway, long story short, I went and grabbed my jumper, right? And I wrapped it around him and I said, look, use this, keep it. It's like it was a basketball jumper. I'm like, just keep it, man. You don't need to give it back to me. And walk off. Just leave, you know, just go to the bathroom, go home, whatever. So he does. He gets off and he leaves. And then I'm standing there where the shit happened. Now, you guys probably put 2 and 2 together already. I'm standing over his shit puddle. Not in it, thank God. And the coach turns around and looks at me. And you can imagine what happened next. They all thought that I'm the one that did it. So instead of ratting out the guy, I took the hit. I took the hit for him. I was the bigger man. I thought, you know what? That guy was really embarrassed. And I didn't care. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll take the hit for this guy. So, long story short, everyone's looking at me, surrounded by this shit puddle, different colors, different shades of green and whatever. And I'm just like, you know what? Yep, I'll man up and take it. So it was really embarrassing. There was a girl that I liked standing in the bleachers looking at us, and I told her later it wasn't me, and she said she believed me because my pants weren't dirty. I was clean, but in the moment you just don't care. So the game was stopped and it was mopped up. My parents were watching, so I told them, but everyone else thinks it's me so far. And I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? So that's a pretty crazy story. And don't forget, the way I explained it was pretty slow, but this all happened within 10 seconds. It was like, give him the jumper, make the decision, 10 seconds, he's out of there. It wasn't like minutes. You know, if it was longer, everyone would have noticed it was him. But, you know, the things you do, you know, he was giving me shit in the beginning, and I thought, you know what, nah, he doesn't deserve this. Everyone's got their issues in life, and you just want to take it out on me. So that's the story. Thanks for asking that question. It's freaking cool. It's a cool story. So let me know what you guys think about that. Have you ever been in something like that? I doubt you have. But next question. Thanks, Pipe Bomb. We've got Grunge 2009, and he says, on the instance mode, it ends with Farewell Goku. Do you think they should put more in the GT sagas and then Dragon Ball Super? Well, okay. The thing is, I hope they add more, but then again, I hope they don't, because as you guys know, the instance after like the second page, it requires like 500,000 attack and defense to get past, and that's complete rubbish. I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. So if they add more, they're gonna have to, like, you know, sort of plateau the attack and defense. They're gonna have to either lower it, and it's gonna be kind of difficult. I don't know what they should do, but if they add more, this is how they should do it. They should add Super first, because Super is before GT. And for all you people out there, GT is not canon. You know, I don't really give a shit what you think. I'm a die-hard fan of GT, so Super Saiyan 4 is the best to me. You know, you guys have your own opinions. But if you're a die-hard Dragon Ball Z fan, you'll like any content that's produced. All right, Akira Toriyama obviously didn't write it. But that's another story. I'm going off on a tangent. But they should add Super first and then GT. But then again, it's like Super's not even finished yet, so we don't know what's going to happen. And then you've got, like I said, the attack and defense bonuses and stuff. It's just too much. Some people have that sort of attack and defense. I don't. I'm barely breaking 200k, you know. And I don't play every day anymore. I'm sort of starting to get over it a bit. So I don't know. I don't think this game has room for progression. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's just not that sort of game. Alright, if you take a look at, for example, Clash Royale, even Clash of Clans died, but look at Clash Royale, okay? It's a game where there's interaction in real life. You get to battle other people and stuff, and it's kind of fun. You can upgrade shit. It's a fun, interactive game. But Giant Ape is not like that. You gotta grind every day, the trials and the diamonds, and it's annoying. Alright, and there's a lot of games like that. It's not just Giant Ape, there's a lot of games like that. So yes and no. I hope they do and I hope they don't. Alright, but great question. So moving on, Wheat Tiwedel. I hope I said that right. But yeah, he is Oops, 1 second. Yep. He's asking, since when did you start playing this game? All right. He means Giant Ape. When did I start playing Giant Ape? I started playing Giant Ape in my college days. So I went to college, 1 year before uni. So about 3 years ago, I started playing. And in the beginning, I was like hardcore playing. I was into it. So it was kind of fun and stuff. So about 3 years, give or take around there. Yeah. Great question. So next one is from the same person. What was your motive behind doing YouTube? All right. Now this question has a really good answer to it. The only problem is, this is like a question that is gonna fall into the sad category, because the reason I started YouTube was a distraction for something that happened in my life, a tragedy. And I said this in my video where I did a channel update. I said, the whole reason behind YouTube was this and this, but I didn't mention what it was, because it's not that I don't want to open up to you guys. I know you guys will listen. It's just that I'm not comfortable. I'm insecure about it. It didn't happen to me. It affected me and my family. But maybe one day I'll talk about it. Maybe when I start face camming in the future. Who knows what the future holds for me in YouTube. Hopefully it's a good one. But thanks for your question, man. So now we're going to move on to some more replies. And okay, he said, we've got Draxis29. He said, hey dude, do you think you can make a video about how to spend your diamonds wisely and what to spend it on? If you can, that would be insanely great. Thanks, man. And he said, his question and answer was how to spend diamonds and what to spend it on. Okay. Good question and a great video suggestion. I'll do that for you, no problem. So to answer your question, yeah, I'll make a video about that. I'll make it sorry. God damn it. I'll make it detailed enough so you guys can just follow along as you guys play. So, okay, moving on. Killer King 30 again. What is going to be after Giant Ape? Alright, and this is a question I was hoping someone would ask. Because, Giant Ape's not going to last that long. So after Giant Ape, I don't know. I can do pretty much anything. Whatever you guys want. Like I said, I'll make a poll. I'll put a couple of games and you guys vote what you want to see. Either Dokkan Battle, COD, I can continue that other Dragon Ball Z game, Battle of the Gods, stuff like that. So really, it comes down to what you guys want, and we'll go from there. I mean, I can do whatever. I'm open to suggestions. So, thanks for that question. All right. So we got another from another great subscriber, Matthias Zajak, otherwise known as Matty. He has submitted a lot of videos to me lately, and I've been uploading them. He's great. He's got a mad team. Been following my guides, and he's been grinding out really hard, and he has got a really good team. So he's asking how it happened you started to play this game. So in other words, what made you start to play Giant Ape? It's quite simple. So if you guys have Facebook, you'll know that as you're scrolling through Facebook sometimes, there's like random ads for games, right? Just randomly sponsored apps. And Giant Ape popped up once, but it wasn't called Giant Ape. At the time, it was called Super Saga, and the icon was a picture of Bulma, not Bubbles. So yeah, it popped up, and I'm like, hey, this looks great. I looked at the the thumbnails. I said, look, I love Dragon Ball Z, and I'm gonna play it. So I downloaded it, and I sort of enjoyed it. At first, I was like, this is a game that's gonna require a lot of dedication. And then I noticed that you can get Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, you guys know Super Saiyan 4 Goku, as well as Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, is my favorite, okay? And I said to myself, I'm going to strive to get this guy. Little did I know that it's an event card and shit. I knew nothing back then. There was no guides on YouTube and stuff, so I was learning things like from asking people in the chat, inboxing my friends and stuff. So, yeah, it's like that. But, yeah, that's how I started. From Facebook, it just popped up, and yeah, I mean, you can promote your page or your game for like $8, and I guess they did that, and I just started playing it. So that's how I started. Yeah. Next question, guys, while I just camp here. We got Luffy Ace Ha Sabo Straw Hats. Hey man, I know that you remember me. Well, my question is, haha, just kidding. I get that. How old are you? Well, I already answered this one, but I'm gonna answer it again. I am 21. Birthday is November 10, so I was 20 not long ago, but now I am 21. So I'm pretty sure that's all of them. I am pretty sure there was one more added like today. I think I read it already. But yeah, I think we're good. So if I'm just gonna scroll through real quick, see if there's any more. And nope, that's it, guys. So that's a wrap. This is a long video. There will be cuts in between to where I jump to the next questions and stuff, and I'll make it all watchable. And yeah, look, I want to thank everyone for submitting your questions. It's been great, you know. You guys get to know me a bit better, and I feel as though I get to know you guys a bit better. You guys are friendly, and a lot of you guys left questions. And yeah, honestly, it's not about how many likes or views you get. It's about the friends you make on your journey throughout YouTube. And for me, it's just a hobby. And you know, I was actually asked a question personally. It wasn't about the question and answers, but I'm going to address it because I want to. He was asking, why do I monetize my videos if it's just a hobby? And he wasn't being rude about it. He was just wondering. And I said to him, look, I'm monetizing because in the hopes that one day I become successful on YouTube. And if you monetize your very first video is going to get like a ton of views later on and stuff, and it'll give you some nice revenue. So look, here and there I do monetize, but I don't pump videos with monetizations. Like this video will be monetized at the start and the end, but I won't have one in the middle or anything. So yeah, that's all, guys. I want to thank you again for leaving your questions. Appreciate it very much. And yeah, I'll be making new videos soon on this game, and we'll go from there. So thanks again, guys. Stay strong, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.